Hello everybody and welcome back to the LEGO channel, and today I'm super excited to show you guys my Fortnite Season 5 Chapter 2 CMF series. I hope you guys like it. I'm just going to get straight into it. I'll talk about more other stuff at the end of the video. So yeah, let's just start off with our first figure, the Mandalorian. Okay, starting off with the Mandalorian here, in terms of accessories, I gave him the child, as it is in the game. We do know his real name, but I don't want to say it because whatever. And also, I gave him a pod, like in the show that he has, with his back bling. Inside there is a stud where you can connect Baby Yoda. I mean, the child. Now, in terms of the figure, I was originally going to do his Beskar armor when I first saw him, and I planned on making this series. But then I realized that LEGO made one, or I think it came out around when I was planning this series. So I decided to make his original version, but with more updates and stuff. So in terms of those updates, I gave him dual molded legs for his boots, and then I also added better armor printing on his legs, updated torso printing to look more like it does in the game and less like the minifigure version, dual molded arms to better represent his armor, and a brand new helmet that looks a lot more accurate to the actual Mandalorian helmet, and it's in silver, not gunmetal gray. Next up we have Reese. I really like how this figure came out. She has a brand new hairpiece to match her hair in the game, because I couldn't find a hairpiece that represented it well enough. And I really like how the face came out on this one. I'm not very good at LEGO faces, but I think this one turned out well. She has dual molded arms to represent her sort of gauntlets that she has, and printing there too, along with dual molded legs to help represent her boots. And here we have Mancake, a flapjack forward on a griddle of rage. I love how Mancake came out. He has a brand new headpiece to represent the flapjacks that make up his head, with syrup pouring down, with a stud attachment where you can put a 1x1 tile to represent butter, or you can switch it out for a hat to make that one variant of him. Then he also has dual molded arms to help represent the sort of poncho that he's wearing. Not dual molded legs though, just printing to help with the details of him. For an accessory, I gave him a build for the Nighthawk that you used to be able to purchase from him in-game. Now, next up here we have Maeve. For accessories, I gave her axe, well, the one-handed variant of her pickaxe in-game, and I gave her the Barbara Gordon hairpiece. I would like to make a new hairpiece, but I figured the Barbara Gordon hairpiece worked well enough that I didn't have to, with some printing to help represent the sort of whiteness in her hair. She has, she has a dual-molded arm on the left, to help represent that glove, and it shows her tattoos. Some printing on her for the snake skin on her left arm. Then dual molded legs to help represent her boots. And here we have Condor. Now for accessories, I decided to make his pickaxes, which I believe are called Wrath and Sorrow. And for that, I used a gold lightsaber hilt piece and one of those pieces introduced with Ninjago for the blade. He has dual molded legs to help with his boots, and a brand new hood piece that goes over a black minifigure head to represent the hood that he has in-game. And here we have Alexa. In terms of accessories, I gave her pickaxes from the game, and because I had trouble placing them onto her hands properly, I just put them there on the side and how they would connect to the hands. She has dual molded arms to help represent her sleeves, with some printing to show the sort of cybernetic arms she has. And for the legs, she again has dual molded legs to help represent her socks and shoes and shorts. I really like how the legs came out on this one. I'm not quite sure why. I did mess up on the face a little bit, and I don't know what happened to the hairpiece, but that is a new hairpiece with the headband, because I could not find a piece that matched it properly. Now here we have Menace, and oddly enough, he has 3 new pieces introduced for him. He has a brand new piece for his helmet, the Ninjago Season 13 shoulder piece, but switched over without the second part of it to represent his armor, and little flail attachments on the chain, which look horrible. I know, I don't know what happened. I was rushing it. Anyway, he has lightsaber hilt piece in purple as the handles, and a gold chain for the chain of the flail. He has dual molded legs for his boots, no dual molded arms, and a bunch of printing. Next up, we have the secret skin of this season, the Predator. I like some of how this came out. He has dual molded legs to represent his boots and his shorts. Then he does not have dual molded arms, and he has a new attachment for his hand that kind of works like that fist piece we have for his claws. That's a pickaxe and an item you can get in game. Then for his head, He has a helmet sort of hair combo new piece to represent how he looks in game. Yeah, I don't like how some of these came out. I think I could have translated it better. And here we have Snowmando. I really debated on adding him to the series because the Christmas event this season wasn't that big, but I just had to make this guy. He has a brand new headpiece that represents his collar and head in one that attaches there. Dual molded legs to help represent the boots and his pants. And overall, just his detailing translated over to this figure with some really nice printing. This is easily my favorite out of the series. I think maybe because he just looks so happy, and maybe because I translated it well. I don't know. No accessories, though. I couldn't really think of a good one to give him. And here we have Kratos. When he came to the item shop, I just knew I had to add him and Master Chief. Oh, wait, I spoiled it. Anyway, in terms of accessories, he has his Leviathan axe, I'm pretty sure it's called, but with a brand new axe handle piece in blue to represent the frosted version of it. He has dual molded legs to help represent the sort of boot wrappings that he has, and some nice muscle detailing that I definitely messed up. I don't know how I did that. And here we have Master Chief, probably my second favorite in the series, even though some of his details are a little off-center. Surprisingly, no new pieces. I used an already existing helmet that I've seen actually used for Master Chief before. Not many people know about it. It's actually like a weird kind of piece that I think worked there. I like the printing detailing. I did his armor. No dual molded arms or legs, just a lot of printing. And next up, and last, probably least, we have the T-800 from Terminator, with the droid arms, as you can see. One of them is in dual molded red and gray to represent the Cyberdyne thumbs up emote from the game, but he does come with an extra one that you can swap out. He does actually have some extended sort of skeleton-like legs without the sort of ring around it to make him look taller and less of a skeleton, more like a robot, and a brand new torso piece based off the skeleton that shows off his more robotic exoskeleton, and it connects to the hip with like some extra almost looking hydraulic things that are molded there. And I don't like how the face came out. Don't like how some of the details came out. The only thing I like about it is his arm, and that's kind of sad. So yeah, that was my Fortnite Season 5 Chapter 2 minifigure series. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down in the comments which one of these was your favorite figures. Mine has to be Snowmando, followed by Master Chief. I worked really hard on this series to get it out by the last day of the season. I am super excited for the new season tomorrow. I'll be waking up early for it. And when you guys are seeing this, I think that I should be streaming my last games of the season on my main YouTube channel, that Stickbot channel, link in the description. So make sure to join me. Also, when the season comes out tomorrow, make sure to check out the gaming content I will post on my gaming channel. Also linked in the description and in the channel's page. I love this season. I love the crossovers. Wish I could do more crossover figures, but I plan on making a crossover series for this season with the crossover figures and maybe some variants that I didn't get to make. And I'll also be making a variant series, because for each of these skins, I made a color variant like in the game, and I hope to make a series out of just those. Hope you enjoyed. Do all the stuff below. Make sure to join my Discord server and follow me on Instagram. Links in the description. Like 40% of you are subscribed, so why don't we change that? And I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.
Best. We got the quickest triggers in the whole Wild West. We got sweats and deaths taking odds on bets. Ain't no telling who the upper hand gets. We got mancakes and pancakes. We got a whole stack of trouble when the action breaks. We got gunfights every night. We got butter plate specials that'll treat you right. Come on down, rip some.